Jai friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya dialogues. In cash, in kind, Pakistan should have been a wealthy country. But the problem with Pakistan is only a few individuals are wealthy and the rest of them are very poor. Why is that? And we love each other, and for centuries we've been staying together as brothers. Those very people are going to talk about jihad fi sabilillah. Watch my words. This is Pakistan's track record. Jai friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya dialogues English. Like this video, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So friends, Pakistan has finally managed to get $2 billion from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Now, Pakistan is happy, their stock market is jumping, people are also jumping, the Prime Minister is jumping, everybody in Pakistan is jumping, right? And it is as if Pakistan has managed to shoot a rocket into space and they've managed to colonize Mars or the moon or Pluto or whatever. Now, this is the level of excitement in Pakistan. Suddenly, the Pakistani rupee looks healthier as compared to the US dollar. The Pakistani stock markets are rising and people are happy, all because they have managed to get some money from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Now, the point here is, has Pakistan earned this money? No. Has Pakistan exported something to Saudi Arabia? No. Is this an investment of Saudi Arabia into Pakistan? No. What is this? This is a loan. And this, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, as far as Pakistan is concerned, it's aid. Because Pakistan has a very long record of not paying back money to anybody except the Chinese. Because they know that the Chinese do not forgive, they do not forget. The Chinese will sell the Pakistanis down the river to recover their money. The Chinese are like that. So, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say here is that the Pakistanis are very happy because they know that this money from Saudi Arabia, they will never return because they have never returned anybody's money apart from the Chinese, as we've already discussed before. Now, what's going to happen here with this money? Let me tell you. Pakistanis are livid, absolutely. The Pakistani Twitterati are going to town saying that this will go to offshore accounts. That is what the Pakistanis are saying. They say that our leaders are thieves, they're cheats, they're dacoits, they're looters. And these people will take these $2 billion and they will go and spend it abroad or buy property abroad, give it to their children, because this is what has traditionally been happening in Pakistan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the amount of money that has come into Pakistan for the past 75 years, right? Keep 50 billion US dollars, which was invested by China in the China-Pakistan economic corridor, keep it aside, all right? We are not even talking about that. The money and the aid and the funds and the grants that Pakistan has received right from its inception, right from the time Pakistan was created on 14th of August 1947 till date. And I'm not even talking about the Chinese investment. Just what Pakistan has received, absolutely free of cost, gratis, never to be returned, in cash, in kind. Pakistan should have been a wealthy country. But the problem with Pakistan is only a few individuals are wealthy and the rest of them are very poor. Why is that? Because this money, let's take for example, this $2 billion that Saudi Arabia has given. Where is this money going to go? 90% of it will be stolen by the Sharif family, the Zardari family and General Asim Munir. That is how this money is going to be divided. And among a few bureaucrats, etc., etc., 10-15 million to this guy, 10-15 million to this guy. Otherwise, a large chunk will be shared between the Prime Minister's family, Zardari's family and the army chief. Because the army chief has been instrumental in getting this loan. This is what Shehbaz Sharif pretty much said, that the Sipah Salar or the head of the army is the one who actually did all this. So he gives credit to General Asim Munir for actually begging for money. So ladies and gentlemen, here is another very, very basic issue. What is Pakistan going to do with that money? Number one, steal 90%. 7-8% they're going to give back to the Chinese, because the Chinese money you can't run away with. Chinese are not like the Americans. The Americans will say, okay, $300 million for clean drinking water and, $150 million for girls' education and maybe $500 million for clean energy. America keeps on giving money like this, which disappears down a black hole. China is not like, China does not care about girl education. China does not care about clean energy. China cares about nothing except for China. And China is very, very straightforward in this. If they have to hang the Pakistanis by their toenails, they will hang the Pakistanis by their toenails, but they'll get out their money. Now, so 7-8% will go to China as repayment of interest or loans or whatever it is, right? And another 2-3% is going to go back to fund the Khalistanis and is going to go back to fund the jihadi tanzeems in Pakistan. This is exactly what is going to happen. It will never come down to, this money will never percolate. to the common Pakistani. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Right? Now, if you see the graph, whenever Pakistan has received money from outside, because Pakistan never earned its own money ever in its life, except for a few, $1 or $2 billion here and there, whatever little it manages to export in terms of towels and underwear and bed sheets, etc. The low-level exports, fruits and vegetables, that's all. Pakistan did not, and even today does not, have any money which it has earned. All these forex reserves that Pakistan is boasting about now, $8 billion, $6 billion, whatever it is now, this is nothing but loans and grants. This is not something that Pakistan has earned. This is not something that Pakistan has said that, we are going to earn this money, we are going to export more, we are going to widen our tax net, this is what we are going to do. No, not at all. This is simply Pakistan being Pakistan. So, you will see more Khalistani attacks on Indian high commissions and embassies down the line. You will see more processions because there is no more money. What do you think a Khalistani driving an Uber, you think he's got the money to waste? He has to look after his family. For 2 days, if he stops working, he gets no money. If he's driving a truck or doing some blue collar job, he's not going to get paid for that day when he does not work. So how does he earn money? He earns money basically by doing all this. Pakistan funds it. Pakistan says, okay, you come over here and we'll give you $100, $200, right? And we'll give you food. And all the Khalistanis, a death to India and all that nonsense will start. It's all dollar funded. And whenever Pakistan gets money, this is what happens. When Pakistan is broke, when Pakistan is bankrupt, when Pakistan is on the verge of default, everything is nice and peaceful. And everybody from Pakistani television anchors to YouTubers, everybody says, oh, we must have trade with India. Oh, we must have peace with India. Let Pakistan, today I'm giving a challenge to everybody, all right? Let Pakistan's forex reserves cross $10 billion. Let it cross $10 billion, all right? They'll beg other people and it'll come to $10 billion because when you beg hard enough, it finally rises, right? It rises. The forex reserves will rise because you're begging so hard. When it rises and it crosses $10 billion, those very sane people, those peaceful people who talk about, oh, ji, assi bhi Punjabi, tusi bhi Punjabi, and let's cross the border and we are the same people, same culture, same food, and we love each other, and for centuries we have been staying together as brothers. Those very people are going to talk about jihad fi sabilillah. Watch my words. This is Pakistan's track record. When Pakistan is peaceful, it is because Pakistan is broke. The day Pakistan has money, it is jihad all the way. That is how it functions in Pakistan. Anyway, and Bilawal Bhutto condemns very strongly the Quran burning in Sweden. Very interesting, and I'm going to analyze this for you. Bilawal Bhutto says that, this Quran burning in Sweden has to be condemned. He's asking the UN to condemn it. He's asking everybody to condemn it. He's frothing at the mouth. Now, the Pakistani parliament should have also stood up for the 16th century church which was burnt. It was burnt in France. Nobody stood up for that church. Nobody said it's bad to burn a church. Nobody said that more than 400 Hindu temples have been destroyed in Pakistan. It's bad. Nobody says that so many Hindu girls, more than 1,000 Hindu and Sikh girls in Pakistan have been converted to Islam, married off to men much, much older. 13, 14-year-old girl gets married to a 45-year-old guy. Nobody's objecting in Pakistan. One Quran gets burnt, and it's wrong. That Quran burning, I totally condemn. No religious book of any religion should be, burnt or destroyed or desecrated. It's bad. It's sinful. One must not do it. But I can say that because I have pluralism in my heart. But do the Pakistanis have pluralism in their heart? No. As far as they are concerned, it's a matter of celebration. And yet, there is a dichotomy in the way they talk and the way they think and the way they actually act. There is a problem here. There is a dissonance. And let me point out that dissonance to you today, ladies and gentlemen, all right? So, there is a Quran burning incident that happened in Sweden. And Pakistan said that we must condemn what has happened in Sweden and we urge Sweden to take action, blah, blah, blah. One day before, Turkey says that we agree that Sweden should become a member of NATO. Right? Now, Pakistan has got brotherly relations. Anybody who gives money to Pakistan, Pakistan has brotherly relations with them, all right? And of course, both are Muslim countries. So did Pakistan write to Turkey that please do not support Sweden till the time they apologize for the burning of the Quran? No. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The poor people will go into jihad, right? And the rich people's kids will go to Oxford University. This is the truth. This is why Pakistan is not prospering. It's not just because they are corrupt, which they are. It's not just because of corruption. It's because the leadership of Pakistan for the past 75 years, from Jinnah to Shehbaz Sharif, are essentially the worst of mankind. They are people who, Shehbaz Sharif's brother has got flats in Avonfield. Where did he get that money from? Imran Khan's wife is corrupt. Where did she get the money from? This General Asim Munir, the Chief of Army Staff, he was the head of ISI. When he was the head of ISI, he took all the proof to Imran Khan. It was General Asim Munir, the current Chief of Army Staff. He took all the proof to Imran Khan saying that here's the proof, here are the videos, here are the photographs, here is the transcript, here is the voice recording of your wife demanding bribes. Your wife is a thief, your wife is corrupt. Here's the proof. You know what Imran Khan did? He called up General Bajwa and he said, fire this guy. He's blaming my wife. He said, sir, but I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying this is the truth. General Asim Munir was thrown out. Later on, the government changed and he became the army chief. That's a separate case. But General Asim Munir was thrown out as chief of ISI because his wife was... Everybody's like that in Pakistan. Everybody. Which is why Pakistan, lack of intelligence, lack of capability, lack of morality. That is the reason, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what is also happening is that Prime Minister Modi is going for the Bastille Day parade, and the Punjab regiment contingent is going to march, and our Rafales are going to fly, Indian Air Force Rafales and French Air Force Rafales are going to fly, and it's going to be a lot of discussion on business, space. They're going to talk about defense, aerospace, advanced technologies, etc. All that is going to happen. On the way back from France, Prime Minister Modi will stop in Abu Dhabi to meet President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, which is why I have a phone in my hand because his name is just too long. Except for the pin code, there is everything else in his name. And I forget his name, President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. So he's the president of the UAE and he's from the royal family, obviously. And Prime Minister Modi will go and meet him. And here is where the difference lies in India and Pakistan. And I'm sorry, I'm not comparing India with Pakistan because there can be no comparison at all. But Abu Dhabi is going to give Pakistan $1 billion very shortly. Pakistan has been begging them for money, saying that we are Muslims, you are Muslims, hence proved, please give us money, E is equal to MC square. That's it. There is no other logic. We offer namaz, you offer namaz, give us money. We keep roza, you keep roza, give us money. We go to the mosque, you go to the mosque, give us money. We are Muslims, you are Muslims, please give us money. This is Pakistan's way of asking money from Muslim countries. And this is exactly what Pakistan has done. Now, what is Prime Minister Modi going to do? Prime Minister Modi is going to sit down with the President of the UAE and they're going to discuss massive investments in India. They're going to discuss Indian investments in Abu Dhabi. They're going to discuss in the UAE, of course, in the larger context. And they're going to discuss how both the areas, both the geographies can partner, make lives better for the citizens. This is the difference. After the massive success of Prime Minister Modi's visit to the US, and the impending visit to France, which is again going to be a huge success because I've spoken to a couple of people there. They're saying that the French government is laying out the red carpet for Prime Minister Modi. Right from the time he lands in Paris, everything is going to be choreographed and they're saying, we'll give Prime Minister Modi something to remember, Indians something to remember. And I've also heard that Indians from Europe are congregating in France because you apparently don't need a visa. You can go anywhere as long as you have that passport. And Indians from here taking the Schengen visa are landing up there and the global media is going to be there and Indians everywhere. So it's going to be US 2.0, but with some differences. The relationship with America is friendly and businesslike. The relationship with France is warm. There is a difference. Both are friends. But with France, there is a certain warmth, right? And of course, I think this is my estimate, this is my analysis, that both the world leaders in France and the Indian leader, Prime Minister Modi, both of them are going to talk about the rise of radicalism and what is happening in France right now and how to control all this, whatever is happening in France. I think that is going to come in for discussion and they're going to exchange notes. So ladies and gentlemen, with this, I come to the end of my video today. If you like this video, please press like. Subscribe to our channel, especially those of you who watch our videos but don't subscribe. Please do that. Gives us a lot of josh, gives us a lot of energy. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Jai Hind, Vande Matram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.